Hello, peoples. While I work tonight, I need a confession from all of you. What unfinished craft project do you have staring at you to be completed? I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Anyway, hello, peoples. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. Let's see who is here. Hang on, come on. Jerry! Hi, sweetie. Tammy, my darling, is here. And Jerry and Tammy. Okay. Yeah, I was late. I'm sorry. It's funny. I was all prepared, ready to go. And it was just before 7:30. I said, let me wait a second. But I have a sketch under here. A very rough, fresh sketch. But I want to bring it out a little. So I've got that's so concentrated on that. Mm. Oh, Gail. Hello, Gail. Welcome to Friday Night Live. Tonight is an art session. I'm going to be, well, right now I'm drawing. You got to get the base down. But Jerry says, oh my goodness, I have way too many whips. Lots of cross-stitch projects. I threw the last one out because it got ruined from sitting too long. Yeah, that can happen. I've got a knitting project, two of them, that are staring in my face and begging me to finish them. But I put them down at the beginning of the epidemic. I haven't picked them up since. I think it's been longer than that. I think it's when I picked up diamond painting in 2017. That's when I put the knitting down. The lace shawls. They were so pretty, and I'd gotten so far. I mean, I'd gotten pretty far. And because I count every row and I put in markers every, 20 stitches or less, whatever I have to do. I'm working on one and it's coming along beautifully. And then the next row, that now they're getting long. I put in every stitch, then I count. Whoop, no, that's not right. Frog it, count again. No, I must have done it at least 3 or 4 times. Because if you're off on one stitch, especially on a lace project, it's going to screw you up completely. So I put it down and I started another. Same thing happened about halfway down. I get halfway and then you could ship me now. Hi, Rebecca. I was telling those first people, while I work tonight, I need a confession from all of you. What unfinished craft project is silently judging you from across the room? I mean, you gotta have some. I know a number of them. Oh my, my. You're supposed to be, you're supposed to be at work, Tammy? Hungering, Gail, and Chet. Okay, I'm getting confused. We're happy. I'm happy she's here. Called in sick, huh? Sometimes, you don't feel like it. I play hooky. I'd play hooky. I don't know about you. I don't know why you took that game. It's, to me, it is standing around all night talking to a fair number of idiots that you want to slap upside the face because they ask the stupidest questions. Where's the concession stand? Oh, right there. I mean, come on. And they do. There's the bathroom. Um, if you look up, it says bathroom right there. Oh, come on. Don't kiss and tell. Yeah, no, I don't kiss and tell either. Anyway, as I was saying, I have a very faint suggested outline of where I want things. And now I'm filling in the details with my pencil because it's quite probable that I'm going to do this in watercolor and the pencil will show through, which is not bad. I like it when that happens. You can actually see what's been painted. So we'll see. Mostly season ticket holders on show nights. Ooh, it's a show night. It's a show night. Oh, I'm working on the door. Oy, this frickin' door. I must have done it at least 3 or 4 times already. The one thing I like about Procreate or any graphic design program, I've even tried Adobe Fresco and one other. I didn't keep it. I like Adobe Fresco. It really does watercolor nicely. Very nice. And you don't have to go searching for that many brushes. They have them as the default brushes. There are good watercolor brushes. Procreate only put one watercolor brush in. And I'm looking and looking and looking for one that will respond like a round that's thick on the bottom and tapers to a pointy point. You know, so you can and make a nice. I know I have one. I just forgot where it was, and I go through each and every one, and I still don't. I still don't know where it is, where they are. I don't know what I'm doing now. Okay, what the heck? I wanted to put some illusion of bricks. It's not really what I wanted to do, but what the heck? Let's take that one out. And that one. Yeah, just the illusion of bricks. I can I can draw pretty straight vertically. I have a rough time horizontally. I don't know why, but I do. Sometimes I let it go. Sometimes I let Procreate make it straight, straight. Oops. No, that's wrong. Here we go. Oh my. Is this the right color? Did this color just change? No, we didn't. Mm. Tammy, you're one of those people who ask where the bathrooms are when it's right in front of your eye. Yeah, I do too. I actually run around in the house. Where are my glasses? Where did I put my glasses? I know I had my glasses. And I follow my steps. Same thing with my phone, because I walk around with it. And I'll go into the kitchen and I'll go back to the bedroom, or I'll come back to sit at my desk and I'll look, where's my phone? I'll go back in the bedroom, toss my bed completely, because it's a very thick comforter and things get lost. I swear, they get lost inside. And the fact that it's shabby chic floral, uh, things get really lost. This thing gets lost so often, and I can't find it. I cannot find it. Like I said, I was literally, oops, toss my bed. Just pick up the comforter, toss it out. Oh my gosh. Where did you come from? You're not supposed to be here. Something's missing. What's missing? I see something missing. Oh, dimension. I'm missing dimension with this window. The easy thing is, like I said, I can draw a line and then erase what's not supposed to be in there. These are plants. I'm leaving these blank because they're going to be flowers, or the illusion of flowers. Yeah, this is, or a deluge. I think I'm deluded that I can paint. But I've seen these kind of paintings before. I call them quirky buildings. That's the wrong color. That's the right color. And they are. They're quirky buildings, right? You've seen them before, haven't you? This makes it easy when you can. Oh God, that's so far from a straight line. Not only that, I told you I can't draw a horizontal. What do we got? What do we got? I can't. Oh God, I can't read. I have to. What am I reading? What am I reading? You watched Chris open up her DPs of her art. She was so great. She was so funny, but good funny. I didn't. I was looking for my. Jerry was looking for your phone today to enter something on my calendar. I know you're talking on it. You put it down, and God knows where it went. I I have no idea. Tammy says. Becca says, "Oh, Tammy, I have your tracking number. I got it last night. I'll send it to you." Tracking her phone. Wouldn't that be cool if somebody can track your phone and give it to your friend and it's in your bedroom? I wish they would go a little bit closer to find my iPhone or find my iPad or whatever. But they just give you, oh, it's here in this apartment building. They locate the complex. Don't say where in the complex, don't say where in the apartment. But then iPhone lets you make the other device make a sound. And boy, is it loud. And then you can find it. Well, you can. I still have trouble. There's something wrong with me. But that's okay. I like me. I have some other things to talk about. Um, where'd they go? Oh, no. Oh, they're up there. Let's see. I want to know how you got into your art. It's storytelling time. What was your first creative memory? I could tell you mine. I was, Tammy says I ordered something from another company because I had a $25 expired ring. They're getting a May, and you still don't have a tracking number. Yeah. If it doesn't ship within a week, I contact the company. It may take forever to get here for transportation or anything, but it better ship within the week. At least 2 weeks. That's it. Otherwise, give me a refund, I'll buy it someplace else. Unfortunately, they'll give you a refund as a credit. I got bumpies here. Because this particular brush, you can go thin and then thick by pressure. And it's a pain in the butt. And I've got the wrong color again. What the heck is going on here? And this, no, these are all the same color. This is totally off, though. Well, I know why. Oh, no. If you're on the wrong layer, it comes out too light. Okay, let's see if we can do this better. I've got the right color. Am I on a... No, that's not the right brush. No. That's the right brush. I better mark it. 3%. Okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's good enough. Okay. This isn't the right brush because it's mono. It's mono line. Where's the brush that I was using? I could have sworn it was this one. One of these. Nope, that one doesn't go wide. That one doesn't go wide with pressure. Where's the one? That's the one, but why is it picking up the wrong color? You see, it's dark brown, right? You can see that. I don't know what's wrong. Why is it picking up the lighter color? Now, that's the right one, but in the wrong color. Something's wrong here. Something's wrong with the app. Let's see, let's go to black. No, it's gray. Okay. Ah, I forgot to look at the opacity. I have done that so many times. My arm will accidentally pull the opacity down to nothing. And I'm trying to paint, and I can't figure out why I can't paint. And this time I'm trying to paint, and I can't figure out why it's going so translucent. Right color, wrong opacity. Yeah, so that's me. What else you got? What else? Yeah. Tammy orders. I mean, Jerry, I remember making string art at Vacation Bible School when I was young. That's the first I can remember I've ever, and I've never done it since. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not speaking loud enough. That's the problem. I'm using my MacBook. It's the better one, believe it or not. But I tend to get very low when I'm mumbling to myself. Let's see. Rebecca says, oh, Tammy did a string art also at camp when you were 8 or 10 years old. Yeah, so long ago. And Rebecca thinks string art was created to keep kids busy and out of trouble. Of course it was. Most crafts are. Mm. I'll tell you my confession, my story on how I started my first art. And I say art because it was. It wasn't a craft. I was in art class in junior high. And I discovered that I really liked painting. We're painting with acrylics because you can wash off acrylics when it gets all over you. Oh, now this one's not thick enough. I want to at least, oh, too much. There we go. I don't care if it's a little. So I was painting, and my art teacher was saying, "You're really good. You have a talent." Now, my dad at the time had a lithography company where artists would come in and make their prints. I don't know what, similar to linoleum, and then he'd print them out and sell them. And one of the artists that was in, yeah, this is no good. One of the artists that was in his office, because his office was in Manhattan, and I happened to be there that day. And one of his artists saw me working, and he says, "That's very good. Do you have a portfolio?" I said, "No." He says, "Make me one." I said, "What do you need?" He says, "Some drawings, some paintings, some watercolor, whatever you want. Give me 4 or 5." Okay, I went home and I did a couple. You ask why he asked me for that? He was a teacher at the High School of Art and Design. And I didn't apply to the school. And when you apply to the school, you have to present them with a portfolio of art. Doesn't have to be a lot, but you have to show them what you're capable of. So he took it. He took it to the admissions or whatever, and they invited me to join. So I did. And the best thing, the High School of Art and Design was right across 54th Street on First Avenue from my dad's office. And the lithography machine. I mean, it was so cool. So I would get to go over after school. I'd go over to my dad's place and we'd hang out. And then sometimes he'd drive me home. Mostly he didn't. But then it was such a long commute from Brooklyn to Manhattan. I had to take a bus. No, yeah, I had to take a bus, a subway, and then another bus. Sometimes I'd take a taxi if I was late. So I'd take a taxi from, because my house where I lived with my mom wasn't anywhere near a subway. You had to go 10 or 12 blocks that way, and I'm not walking that. These are the long blocks. So that was my start in art. That's how I got started. Interesting, I think. What's going on here? This is wrong too. It's not low enough. Has to be lower. And oh, I got more. I know I can move the picture itself, but every time I do, it erases or something. And this is off. See, I told you, I can't draw a straight line. Even when I let, yeah, no. Even when I let Procreate make the line, because you can do a terrible line, and boom, just hold it and you got a straight line there. The problem is your sound is perfect on portable devices, but with with the TV, you can't hear me. Turn off the freaking TV. You're supposed to be listening to me. I want to get a microphone, but I'm not buying one. I want one, but I'm not going to buy it. This is wrong too, but what the freak? Okay. Oh God. This is what I do though. I go back and I fix it. I can't help it. I don't like messy or not straight lines or something like that. Okay. And let's do this. I don't have to keep turning around. These are shutters. And if I want to get that thin line, I have to do it very lightly. I need a very light touch. These look like shutters. I'm getting there. I think I should finish them off. I keep missing the beginning. And I don't know why this is. Come back here, little Sheba. Yeah, well, good enough. But why is it? Never mind. Why ask why? I do this all the time. You keep using the term wrong. It's not wrong. Vertizes holds visual interest better than straight lines. Yeah, but I want it to look somewhat like a square or like a straight line. And I don't like it when there's bulgy things like these. You see these? I don't like them. But I had to do that. That's what I like about Procreate. It's so easy. You just use it. Just use it here or there. There we go. Not so bad. Hmm. I was going to work on a different piece, but I really want to try my hand at watercolor again. I'm not giving up. I swear, I am not going to give up. Because I've seen a lot of Procreate artists do beautiful watercolors. So I must be able to do that. But I don't want to imitate them. That's why I tend to work from photos. I mean, even if I were an artist, if I were still going out, I'd be taking a lot of photos out there. One, because I love landscapes. I love landscapes and houses and things. Okay, let's do this. Okay, good enough. What the heck? It's doing this on me lately. Opening up. Why did it open my mail? Did I press on anything? I don't think so. There's nothing here to press on. Hey, something's got to be holding up the window box. Ah, and I got to turn that on. That's what it's called a quick menu. And it comes in very handy, but I forget how I call it up. And I do it accidentally. I can't remember. I thought I said it for this. And the nice thing is you can have your commands right here. And, there's several different bars, app. You know what I'm talking about. It could be YouTube. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry, Tammy. Well, apparently it is YouTube. Tammy got kicked off. I don't blame any sound problems on the person talking, except Rebecca when she forgets to turn the sound on. If someone says there's nothing wrong, I'll blame it on either the internet or YouTube. And it's either my internet or YouTube. 9 out of 10 times, it's YouTube. Gotta love to hate them. Hate to love them? I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, these are quick menus, and I have one for flipping, copying, paste, and I have one for to clear everything or copy. and one for various brushes. I haven't set this up completely yet. I just wish I knew how I set it. And I'm not going to check it now. Though if I don't, it's going to bother me and I'm going to forget. Okay, I'll check it now. It's right here. Preferences. Gestures. Quick menu. Oh, double tap. I have it on both the tap and the double tap. No wonder. Okay, here goes that. I'll take care of that later. Let's finish the door. Mm. A pout tube? That's what you wrote, Tammy. A pout tube. Let's see, what else? Where is it? Ah! Oh my. I just moved to another window. I think I just closed myself off. Ah, here I am. Okay, let's try this one more time. It's too far away. All right, I had. What's the weirdest thing you ever made? Now that's a good question. And how many crafts have you abandoned? Ah, too many to count. Way too many to count. See, we're giving the illusion. The keystone. That's the keystone right there. I even know what it means. This, you take this out, if they're not attached, all your bricks will fall. Any curve has to have a keystone. Yep. Good enough, right? That looks sufficiently funky, I think. You did cooking as a kid, and your parents used it, oh, corking as a kid, and your parents used it on their luggage handle to make their luggage easy to identify. I don't know what corking is, but okay, that does sound weird. I don't know if I've ever done a weird craft. Ooh, I'm a huge fan. I really don't. I've done so many. I mean, really, I've done so many crafts. It's ridiculous. It's silly. Still going for the. Oh, this isn't right. This is the wrong color, wrong size. I want bigger. Actually, that's probably enough. Ooh, let's put in a matching planter. Then these are going to be plants and flowers to give the illusion of the stems. This is supposed to look like pencil work. Does it look like pencil work? I don't know. Okay, the door needs a handle. But the hinges go on the inside. The handle, though, I want to make. Looks like a penis. That okay? See, I always need. I need feedback. I need to know. I don't trust my own judgment, I guess, which is a shame, but it's like I never know when to quit. And I never know what color do I like that. Do I like this one or do I like that one? That's why poor Rebecca, I make like 5 different filters and I send them to her. Which one do you like best? I like all of them. I can't make up my mind. The filters, Procreate lets you do filters. So basically you, basically, you can change the entire look of a design, of a painting, of a graphic. I call this painting because that's what I'm doing. You know. But I don't know. I thought I fixed that. Eh, do the same thing. All right. Ooh, let's. It's a wood door. Let's make it a wood door. Keep it a little window. No, I don't want that. A big oval window. Yeah, that's good. Bigger. Perfect. Again, Procreate will make ovals and windows for you. Spool knitting? Never heard of that. I used to do some sort of, I did a crochet that makes a rope. Really easy. Um, I think I did a sort of macrame with yarn rope, which I guess you could call pretty much like crochet, because I used a crochet hook to help pull the. You should try macrame with yarn. Oh, it's so cool. Because I love macrame. It looks so beautiful. I had a macrame, hanging macrame planter, and I had spider plants in it. But of course, I should have kept it in the bathroom where we'd get plenty of moisture. But I didn't, and I kept forgetting to water it. All you gotta do is spritz it a few times a week. And I couldn't even do that. Oh, God. All right, we need a sconce. We have to have a light. Let's have a light. Ah, come on. See, I told you I can't draw horizontally. All right. It's so much easier when I draw vertically. Even then, mm, now fleur de lis. I know. More that. This doesn't have to be, I don't have to be perfect on this, on like I do on some of my paintings. I have to get them exact. Exact. And they take me forever. I can't tell you how many I have started. I have a stack. They call them stacks. I have a stack of at least 9 or 10 whips, from the cats, the houses, the flowers. I can't do flowers. I was trying this afternoon. I have some, Rebecca, look at your shared album. I have some beautiful pictures of flowers. And when none of those inspire me, because even though I have 2 dozen, I'll go on the internet and just type in flowers and look images. You get all these beautiful images of flowers. And they're photographs. So you're not copying another artist, you're just using a photograph as reference. Look at that. You see this? I get Mickey Picky. I'm serious. I get Mickey Picky. Okay, that's good enough. Anything else on this house? Now understand, this is only the first house. I made this straight here because I want to put a tall and a skinny one in here. So I'm going to put in a different door. And this is a two-story. This is a one-story with an attic. It's an attic bedroom. You did not come to your mom? No, my mom was too busy working. The only thing we did was on Sundays, and she insisted that we have family day every Sunday. She would not take no for an answer. She wanted to spend time with us because she worked like 6 days a week, and she'd often work until 7:30, 8 o'clock. She wouldn't get home until 9. And like a lot of fathers at that time, the kids never saw him. We never saw her except on Sundays because she would work on Saturdays too. But on Sundays, we had so much fun. Her and I love crossword puzzles. And I got very good at them. All right, I'm going to finish this. I don't know, should I finish it next time I do painting? I do an art session, or should I just continue? I'm waiting. I'll wait. In the meantime, please subscribe, hit the bell, put a thumbs up, and share. You got to be good. You should be kind. And always be nice. And be safe. Because, yeah, you get hit by a car. All right, I'm going to say it. Until the next time, arrivederci. And let me know in the comments, should I finish this at the next live that I'm doing an art session, or just finish it? Bye. Oh no, arrivederci.